Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Accountability here. Welcome back to my 35 by 35 series. Today's topic is consistency. It's the one thing I just can't seem to get right at all. I'm consistent when it comes to activities or situations involving other people, but not my own. To be honest, I'm really consistently inconsistent. I'm great at starting things, but I rarely ever finish them. Just to give you an idea how bad I can be at times, let me let you all in on a little secret. I initially set up my blog in February. Yes, February. But I didn't actually publish anything until August. I would start an entry and stop. I would get distracted. Then I would have an idea for another entry and I would get distracted again. I would start another entry and then stop again. Before I knew it, 6 months had gone by and I hadn't actually finished any of my entries. It's things like this that made me really sit back and analyze my pattern with starting and stopping things constantly. I had to ask myself, why would I allow this type of behavior when I don't accept it in any other part of my life? For instance, we wouldn't accept a car that's starting and stopping constantly. When you go to the dealership to look at cars, are you going to walk out of there with the car that's starting and stopping while you're on your test drive? No. And if you already have a car, you already know the moment our car stops working, the first thing we think about is getting it fixed and how much it's going to cost. And if we don't have the means to get it fixed, we just find it somehow and we head to the shop. So it made me think, if we're so quick to fix our cars, why aren't we that quick when it comes to fixing ourselves? I didn't have an answer for that question, so I had to accept the fact that I really have no excuse for my behavior and I need to do something about it. One of the reasons why I struggle with inconsistency is because I tend to just go with the flow. But unfortunately, that flow does not always lead me in the direction of the results that I'm looking for. I've never been the type to set specific dates or timelines for the things that I have to do. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if I want different results, that means I have to change. To address this, I'm going to start by developing a schedule. I'm going to do that so that I can ensure that I allot the time for the things that I want and need to do. This way, things are done in an orderly fashion and each item has a set time for completion. Once I'm used to the schedule, it will help me fall into a routine. It's extremely unrealistic for me to think that I'm just going to be able to sit down and write a post or make a video without establishing some type of routine to help me outline and execute each component of the objective. So, as an added measure to make sure that I don't fall into the same traps I've fallen into before, I'm making a public commitment to posting at least one video and one blog entry each week. Now, those videos and blog entries may contain multiple components of my 35 by 35. However, the entire list will be shared via my blog or video. So I hope you found today's video to be helpful. If you did, please take a moment to rate, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out my blog at www.mrsaccountability.com. Before I go, I want to leave you guys with today's question of the day. What's one thing that you started that you haven't been able to finish? Maybe it was a health or fitness goal, or was it going back to school, or maybe even a hobby that you started that you haven't found your way back to yet. Comment down below and let me know what that is for you. That's it for me. Till next time.